So Lily is kind of shared between two guardians. They adopted her together, but the guardians live in different domiciles. Now, one of the guardians, who's sitting right here, arrived just right after we shot the video above this, and she has kids, and in her house it's a lot more active. Now, when the male guardian, whose house we're at now, is at her house with her kids in the activity, Lily wants to seek him out and kind of hide, burrow underneath him. When he's not there, she's a little bit more engaging with what's going on in the house. Now, for dogs, when we have a fearful dog like this, and I could see that she was shuddering a little bit. So when I approached her, I kind of used the same strategy that I outlined in the video above this. I did it slowly, I did it from the side, and I kind of did a measured approach to give her a chance to kind of greet me. Now, I have the high value training treats, which you saw in the other video she didn't take. We have a guardian that she feels more comfortable with. She did take them from. So I'm going to give a couple more of these, these. And we want to try to avoid, and you see already she's starting to come forward. So I'm going to have the guardian kind of split one of those in half. Dogs get over things by literally moving forward. One of the things the guardian's been doing that's been awesome is we take her for a lot of walks and letting her sniff. Dogs experience the world through scent. And so that's a really productive thing to do because it's distracting her from whatever she's, her phobias are. Dogs get over things by literally moving forward, which the walk encapsulates. And so we're doing multiple things, and we're building a positive association for the dog and the guardians. He takes me out on adventures. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to have you split one in half. And what we've been doing is she was kind of huddled back in this little den that she's made. And so I had the guardian kind of put the treats on the couch ahead of her to get her literally moving forward. So we're going to do the same thing there. And we're not trying to entice her, but you see, now she's very interested. Before, she was kind of very slow and cautious. And if the dog's moving slow, it's stiff. It's a way of communicating. I'm not comfortable. So we're going to do another one a little bit closer towards you this time. There you go. So we just want to get her engaging with us, doing something interactively. And even though this is just giving her a treat, and you see she's not retreating back in there. She's feeling good about this. So I'm going to see if I can participate in this. Now, I'm a stranger, so I might not be able to, but now that she's had some tasty treats from somebody that she trusts, and they have the same aroma, and that's why I use these tricky trainers, because they're chicken liver. They have a really strong aroma, and for dogs, it's very appealing. So now she's taking the treat out of a stranger's hand, which I'm guessing is something she'd never done before. Now, she's a little white dog, which is one of our favorite rescue groups here in Omaha. Lily. Now I'm kind of positioning it so that she has to take a step closer to me each time she does it, and I'm leaving my hand there. And you see now she's sniffing my hand. So we don't want to have a lot of movement. We want to be very slow and steady. Let's go ahead and pull another one up, and this time just put it right on the cushion right close to you. There you go. Now, and that one you see when she came forward, she was kind of leaning way forward. And that's a good sign of dogs a little insecure as well, because I want to be able to jump back right away. So we have some sounds. We have some cleaning crew here, and those sounds, I think she's a little bit, what are those big sounds? So even if we just ask just for 1 or 2 steps at first, then we can ask for a second step and a third step, and you see with those sounds, she's, every time there's a little thump, she kind of ducks her head a little bit. All right, so she's kind of retreating back into her little enclave, so I'm going to kind of use this to bring her back up. Now, for a lot of dogs like this, a vacuum cleaner or those sort of sounds are frightening and freaks her out. Fortunately for her, those aren't problems. And you saw the thump she was more aware of, but clearly this is the sound that she's heard multiple times. Let's do another one over towards you. There you go. Now, my energy right now is really calm and quiet, which is what we want. If we have somebody else who will participate, because this is something where we'd like to recreate this sort of situation, we're going to kind of extend it a little bit. While doing this, can you take those 2 of those pillows and kind of put them on the floor? I'm going to eventually have you slide over a little bit further so we can increase the distance the dog travels. But we want to make sure that, if there is a sound like this or something that's startling, this would be probably not the best sound to have when we're doing this. For her, in her case, it seems to be okay with it. So what I'm going to do is, we'll do another one. Try to blow across it and use the scent to attract her attention. And when you have other people here, they shouldn't be a really big, loud, they can be a big person as long as they're able to get down. So when I'm in the enclave and I went to more of a comfort source, but I'm not recusing myself. When a dog moves away from everything, self-isolates, that's not a healthy thing for humans, it's not a healthy thing for dogs. All right, so I'm gonna have you go ahead and scooch over just on the other side, this side of that cushion. There you go. All right. And go ahead and give her a treat. And what's her word to come? Come?
Let's be like, come here, Lily.
Okay. So what we want to do is we want to use one word. Most people have 7 to 10 words for each command. Come here, over here, here girl, dog's name, whistle, snap, tap my thigh. That's a lot for dogs to remember if there's 7 versions of every command word. So what we want her to do is have the humans consolidate. So because this is kind of incorporating come, and she has low self-esteem, we want to build up her self-confidence and self-esteem. We can do that through teaching her skills. Lily. So that's a little bit too much for her to come all the way just to me. So I meet her halfway. Come. And I'm just going to say just the word come. Dogs key on the first sound that they hear. So I want to say good come or Lily come. We only have one dog, so we don't need to say her name. We just say just come. So same sort of thing. So that was too much for her to come just for the trick, just for the treat. Come. So I don't say come for the first one, I say come for the one that I'm holding. Come. I'm going to have you hold one up now and say her name. And you say come when she takes it.
Come.
All right. So this is an exercise where I'm going to move a little bit closer so you can hear us a little bit more. I would prefer that we don't do this when we have the vacuum cleaner going in the future. Even though this doesn't bother her, it does rank up the intensity a little bit. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to try to create situations where she's going to come to us. I'm offering her a jackpot. I didn't say come. Where she came to me and something good happened. She moved forward, and she got close to a stranger, come, and something good happened. This seems really, really simple, but when we have a dog like this, we have to kind of go through baby steps. Let's try one more. Come. All right, since we have the vacuum cleaner getting closer, it's probably not the best audio. We're going to go ahead and cut it here, but this is a little trick that you can use if you have a very nervous or anxious dog to get them to come out of your show.